We were expecting a kind of pushback, a kind of negative response. And we were shocked that we even had a chance to do something like this in this space. So I think it's kind of telling that, nobody told us that we were doing wrong by doing this, but the fact that everybody, independently of each other, was thinking the same thing, that I can't believe we got away with this. I think it tells you a little bit about what the mural means in this space. I think it means that, it's very necessary and it's very different, and it makes a very powerful statement, and that statement can be perceived as kind of, threatening, I suppose, to somebody who doesn't understand what we're trying to do here. My name is Hector Ramirez. I'm the Assistant Director of the CU Boulder Upward Bound program, and I am the Project Director for this Indigenous Mural space. We realize that a fundamental part of our role as educators of Indigenous students is to make sure that our students feel empowered here. And to do that, we need to carve out spaces for our students to uplift them and celebrate them. And we need to take stands against the erasure of Indigenous peoples and perspectives in higher education.
My name's Tanea. I'm the director of the CU Boulder Upward Bound program, which serves approximately 100 Native American high school students annually. We provide year-round academic services as well as a summer residential academic institute. What I like about murals, and what I think makes this mural in particular exciting and empowering and inspiring and just awesome in all sense of that word, is that it's big, you almost become a part of the mural, because a lot of the faces are the size of your face or they're larger than you, and so I feel like you engage with it in a different way because you feel a part of it walking through it, and you become a part of that story, you become a part of that narrative, and I think in that way it's more welcoming and inviting to learn about it. And I think that's what, at least for the purposes of this mural, is about education. It's about empowerment. It's about having that dialogue and getting people to learn more about Indigenous people in this place and at this university. That only comes with it being welcoming, with people feeling like they can engage. And I think this mural accomplishes that.
We knew that we couldn't be subtle. We had to make a very strong stand for our students and for the Indigenous populations that we serve. So in order to do that, Gregg was the first artist who came to mind. His work is very in your face, pulls no punches, and it's exactly what the space needs.
My name is Gregg Deal. I always introduce myself as being a husband and a father and an artist and a member of the Pyramid Lake Paiute tribe. The reason why I list those things is because our family is the most important. Look at you guys. Look at the person next to you. Look at the Native people that are standing here. We have proved them wrong, and it's amazing. And in this new time, this new age, as the seventh generation rises, we are taking control over our image and over our spaces and over the words that supposedly define us. And all of that points to one thing and to one thing only. And that is that this is our space. This is our land.
I said this in an interview with CU Today. I forget the actual stat, but something like in the past 5 years, Native enrollment in this particular institution has fallen from 1% about 10 years ago to 0.2% as of a couple years ago. And that's a tragedy. Part of that tragedy has to do with the fact that, students who may have, historical ancestral ties to this region, this area, have to pay out-of-state tuition and can't afford it. Ain't that something? One of my favorite things about the mural so far is seeing our students take selfies with the walls, take photos and post them up on social media and say, I see myself in this image. I can see myself here. That's what we try to do with Upward Bound, is to help our students envision themselves in spaces like this. So that, to us, is what this mural can accomplish for our students.
To our Native youth, we dedicate this mural to you as your reminder that you are loved, you are worthy.
And to those of you passing through, we hope that you'll engage with these walls. Ask yourself, what is my relationship to this space? How will I make it better? How will I resist the violent histories that I've inherited?
This little